Wow. I can't believe this happened over 5 years ago. In some ways, it feels like it happened in a different life. I still get messages asking about it, so I thought I'd share how life can look a few years down the line, after everything gets completely wrecked. Good news, if you put in the work, it can look pretty amazing. So, where is my ex-husband now? I haven't had contact with him since September 2020, and I don't keep track of his life. But I see that he still follows me on Instagram and watches all my stories. I considered blocking him, but then I thought, why not let it be? There's a petty part of me that enjoys living my best life, and maybe rubbing it in a little. He and the affair partner got married after having a kid, and I think they had another one too. But things haven't gone smoothly for them. They both lost their jobs as teachers. He even got her a job at his school, so everyone there knew about the affair. Last I heard, the affair partner was sending his former best friend wild rants about not being included in get-togethers, or allowing my ex to be a groomsman at his wedding. But enough about them. They've taken up too many pages in my story. When we last left off, I had just moved to a new city, shout out to Richmond, VA. Finding myself again has been a journey. The change of scenery was the best thing I could have done. I was never meant to live in the suburbs. Moving to this beautiful city, where I can walk to coffee shops, bakeries, and bookstores, has helped my mental health as much as therapy did. I bought a house here a couple of years ago, and have really settled in. Then I got my puppy, a Corgi named Bilbo Baggins, who is truly the love of my life. He's the greasiest little guy, and just a fantastic, chunky companion. We visit a local dog park with a bar often, and he even has his own dog social group. Kids aren't in my plans, so he's basically my son. It hasn't all been perfect though. My dad passed away, my best friend moved across the country, and I haven't been dating much in the past couple of years. Dating hasn't been a priority for me, and my friends say I'm probably too picky. I believe it's worth holding out for someone who truly likes me, especially after experiencing a marriage where love wasn't enough. Even though I'm single, I feel fulfilled and busy. My birthday is Saturday, and I'll be spending it in Paris at a Lady Gaga concert. I've seen Sabrina Carpenter in Amsterdam, Taylor Swift in Lyon, Springsteen in Edinburgh, and Noah Kahan at Fenway Park. Earlier this year, I visited Katmai National Park to see the brown bears. I also have a D&D group and an amazing village of people I love. I wouldn't be in this headspace without therapy, where I unpacked why I settled for my ex in the first place. True story, while planning our honeymoon in New Zealand, I ended up doing all the planning, even though he picked the location. He refused to drive, so we had to take a guided tour. He pretended he couldn't get a day off work until I started crying and begging him to just ask his boss. That's when he revealed he always had the day off, but wanted to test if I was working hard enough to choose good flights. Anyway, I chose to marry that. It was a lot to unpack in therapy, but I'm glad I did. Without it, I don't think I'd have built this life for myself. What happened set me up to live a happier life than I had. So in some ways, I'm thankful for the experience, as terrible as it was. If you're in the middle of something awful and world-shattering, know that it's not forever. While this experience made me a bit of a believer in karma, I also understand that it took a lot of work to climb out of that dark place. Sometimes it felt like I might slide back in, but by focusing on the future and figuring myself out, I eventually clawed my way out. I believe you can too, and that you're worth fighting for. TLDR, I got therapy, life is good, my ex-husband stalks me on Instagram, and maybe we should all get dogs for our mental health.